What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. I apologize for yesterday's video coming out towards like 10:30 or 11:30. I forget which time. But the reason is because I am moving again. I seem to be doing this every single year, consistently, all the time, every time, ever since literally college. I've been moving every single year for college. Then I moved back home to Long Island. Then I moved out of Long Island from Long Island to an apartment on Long Island. And then I moved from an apartment on Long Island to Florida. And now I'm moving from a place in Florida to another place in Florida. So it's a consistent change that is constantly happening here, and it never gets easy. You know, I don't know if you guys have moved before, but it never gets easy. And this is like the 7th time, but it's very annoying. But I'm in the process of moving stuff from one apartment to another apartment. As you know, that is a pain in the butt. Hopefully you won't even notice a change in my videos, but we'll have to figure that part out later on. But with that all being said, we do need to talk about all these cryptos. So that's why the video is coming out late, because I'm in the process of moving. But with all that being said, we are looking at the rebound that we're starting to see on these cryptos. We kind of talked about this yesterday and the days prior, that we would be hitting some sort of support, and there's a good chance we could recover off that support and kind of reverse back to the upside, which is kind of exciting if you ask me. And we're kind of seeing that happen right now on XRP. We are in a downtrend, you can see here, and the price did break through this kind of symmetrical triangle here. We broke through, we hit a support, and I had a feeling that, you know, when we said yesterday, if we close above here, there's a good chance we'll reverse. And that's kind of what's taking place on every crypto. You can see Ethereum has held its price floor very much so, and you can see we are starting to rebound off that to the upside here. Bitcoin has rebounded off its bottom support, and we are reversing off that as well. So it's exciting that we are seeing this here. We kind of expected this, and we'll go on a little bit later. And the S&P 500 is kind of trading sideways yet again, so we need to talk about that. But if you remember, super quick, we've talked about this previously here, that we've pretty much found some sort of bottom. Like I've been saying since like 3 days ago, did we just bottom? We hit a price floor. We've kind of hit a stagnant level here, a stagnant wall, finding bottom support here, and there's a chance we'll hold on to this and reverse up. That's kind of what we're seeing happen after we did call this a few days ago here. So you can also see we did yesterday saying that why aren't we moving? We're trading inside the sideways channel. That's still going on even to this day. We're still trending inside the sideways channel here on Ethereum, consistently bouncing off the top and bouncing off the bottom, and hopefully soon that will come to an end, but we'll see. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. Super quick, guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, as you guys know, I have a second channel. I've been making videos, pretty much every week, but this week I believe I might not have time to do that. When you mix the move, it doesn't give me time to write scripts and everything to make these videos here, as I need my full attention focused on making these videos. So I might be missing this week, but I do have something big in store, which I wouldn't even be able to film this week even if I wanted to, because I'm also going to be doing some cool stuff, going to some, and I'll share it with you guys first before that channel sees it. I'll be going to some auction lots and checking out cars, which is really fun, and I got permission as an influencer to film there, so I'm very excited to do that. So definitely stay tuned. That video will be dropping next week, but I need to record it first, so I am excited to do that for the second channel. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. You probably won't see a video on this channel come next week until everything is situated here. But moving on, diving into the technical analysis, you can see top 10 cryptocurrencies markets are up about 3.95%. We kind of did hit a floor here. You can see we were trading sideways, started to rebound, trading sideways, started to rebound, and it's been a consistent thing on most all these cryptocurrencies here. Even though we're down for the most part here, we're just now starting to reverse upwards, which is exciting if you ask me, that we're starting to see this reversal that was necessary here. But moving forward, we need to look at these major cryptos. Now, we did call this bounce. We figured that. I guess we'll start with Ethereum here and then move on from there. But with Ethereum, this is kind of what I've been using to pretty much base where I expect most of the major cryptocurrencies to move to, because of the way we've been trading inside this channel here. Like if I wanted to, and we delete most of this, you can get a better, clear view of what exactly we've been looking at here. I'll delete this, we can even delete this, and then you can start to see what's starting to form here. That more so, or I can leave that. We're inside a sideways channel consistently. We're inside this channel here where prices have trended for quite some time before, and we're doing it again. So until we break this kind of channel here, we kind of have to be sitting tight. And what I mean by that is if we can break through the price ceiling, we can expect to see a rally to the upside. we break through the price floor, then we can expect to see a reversal to the downside. So it's really hit or miss, and it's really a waiting game yet again, as it always is for these major cryptos. But I'm excited because we did have opportunity to capitalize off these movements here on something like Ethereum here. As we said before, there's a chance we could reject off this. We also said if we close the daily right up here, this was on the 8th of February here, we would be buying in long. But if we rejected here, we could buy in at an aggressive trade and short it to the downside, which hopefully some of you guys took advantage of. But we also made the call on Patreon. For those that don't know, Patreon is where we post all of our cryptocurrency trades. My friend helps me manage that because I do have a lot of errands to run, but we manage and create trades that we use, and we post them on there. So it's that simple here. And then later after the trades have been made, sometimes I talk about it on YouTube for you guys to see. So the buying opportunities really is on Patreon because I can post that instantly. You get that alert instantly versus YouTube, which takes me a couple hours to edit and update. And by then it might be too late. So that's pretty much it. Link to Patreon is down in the description here. But we called that this was an aggressive short opportunity. We also said if we stay and hug this support here, there's a chance we could buy in, and again, an aggressive trade to the upside, and so on and so forth here. Obviously, we've been doing all of our trades on BidFi, which is the new revamped name for BitYard here. I'm just waiting for them to come up with their app for the iPhone before I make a formal announcement about this here, or maybe a dedicated video, something like that. But for those that don't know, BitFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. You can basically buy long, sell short, leverage trade. My hair is so whack. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade every single crypto you could possibly think of, including XRP, which really not many exchanges offer. Best part is they offer a demo account, which lets you trade around risk-free with $100,000 in crypto, in Monopoly money. It's zero risk. There's zero risk when you trade around with Monopoly money. So you can test your skills, get used to it. If you're bad, then clearly don't use real cryptocurrency, and if you're good, then you have to make that decision here. But the best part is it allows you to test out the website without any changes made to the website. Literally, you just click demo, and it's that simple here, and nothing changes. And while that is one of the best things here, they are doing a new user reward, which means if you sign up down in the description below, you will get up to $2,888 after you sign up in that you can earn in bonuses here. Once you do that, click new user rewards and you'll be able to do that. What's cool is even for new accounts, for old accounts, those who have already signed up, you'll notice this tab. You can click it here and you can earn quite a few different things here. Let me just load this up. Mystery boxes, different types of coupons, bonuses, so on and so forth here. Feedback, USDT. So there's different bonuses you can take advantage of, which is really cool. So definitely make sure to do that. They have a mystery box as well. So make sure to check that out. But moving forward from there, looking at these other cryptos like like XRP, we're also bouncing off a price floor. We've pretty much discovered price floors on XRP, on Ethereum, and even on Bitcoin here that we figured we could bounce and reverse off of if we hold on to it a little bit longer. And you can see typically after sideways trading, we end up seeing some sort of injection of volume. So the consolidation pretty much meant okay price floor, good chance we'll reverse out of that, and that's what we're starting to see happen right now. We are still intertwined within the sideways channel here, but there's a good chance we'll be moving up to 1680 on something like Ethereum. XRP is kind of hanging out here, still in a descending fractal hang, kind of correcting bearish right now. You can see the small rejection. If we extend this out, you can get a better overview of what exactly is going on. If I move that like this, you can still see we are starting to stagnate lower. So there's a chance we could reject off this, fill this in, and kind of see where that goes from there on forward. I am bullish on all these cryptocurrencies on the weekly charts. Daily, I'm a little bit bearish here, but I am a strong believer in the next coming months. We can see XRP swing up to like 95 cents, 50 to 95 cents, which is exciting. Same thing with a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. They're undervalued on their weekly. They've broken through major resistances. We're entering our next phase in the cycle here. Same thing with Ethereum. I expect that to see even as high as $2,500 in the next coming months here as we're starting to rally up higher. You can see it clear as day. We are starting to move up from the breakdown. We had a breakdown or correction descending fractal. We've broken through it, and here we are starting to trend back up to moving average. This was predicted, called for, expected, and it's continuing to carry forth, and I do believe strongly that that's going to happen. So yes, we might see some consolidation short term, but long term we will continue that rally to the upside. Same thing with Bitcoin. I could show you the graph, the weekly. It's just like Ethereum here. I do expect to see correction to the upside. Yeah, maybe we'll see some consolidation, but until then, or eventually we will be moving back up in the next coming months. So long-term trades with less leverage is obviously definitely a good way to go around this, but I still believe that there is kind of some shaky movements. You can obviously take advantage with leverage trades here, but you just have to be, a little bit more careful. Now for the S&P 500, I still am just this firm believer that we're not going to see breakouts above this white band here. For those that don't know, the white band is a major ascending fractal we've been on and in for literally like 13 years, trading on it or in it, and you can see we have not deviated from that until we started dumping major amounts of money that was unnecessary into the economy. But until then, you can see we've been on this uptrend here, creating a higher low. It's as if we found a new bottom here, reversed the pattern, and are now creating higher lows to the upside. The problem now consists is, are we going to see correction, which is what I anticipate and would like to see happen, or are we going to break through the upside? I'd like to see this, and this is what I still expect to see happen, something along the lines of movement like this. But with that being said, that's it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.